Was it good? That was a good show, wasn't it? Yeah. Good morning. We're just chatting. Linda Bolton, Natural Calm founder. We're talking Magnesium 101, and we need magnesium.
We do. Absolutely.
I love your story. It started with your sister.
Yeah. Actually, how I found Natural Calm is my husband and I went to Malawi in Africa and came back to Canada thinking, what can we do? 53 million orphans. Shortly after that, my younger sister, who had been suffering with severe migraine headaches pretty much all her life, found the Natural Calm, which was only available in the U.S. And she literally went from 3 to 4 migraines a week to 1 about every 5 weeks after she started taking it twice a day.
And you also notice, as a nurse, that when people would get admitted to hospital, the first thing they would do is flush an IV with magnesium because it does what?
Well, it actually will help with heart attack, stroke, high blood pressure, migraines, even women with toxemia like seizures and high blood pressure. So I knew that magnesium was an important mineral, and I started to investigate and found out that Natural Calm was sold in the U.S. It was a top-selling magnesium, but it wasn't being sold in Canada. So I started importing it, taking it door to door, got it into probably about 100 of the health stores in the GTA initially. And then my husband said to me one day, if I help you with your business, would you be willing to give the profits to help the extreme poor? Amazing. And so that's how we started Organics for Orphans, which is an organization that actually teaches the mamas in Africa sustainability through organic gardening and natural medicine. We're actually teaching them to help themselves.
And speaking of mamas, you went on to say, for breastfeeding moms, it's important to have enough magnesium. It actually calm your baby if your baby's colicky. Is that right?
Well, it actually helps with DNA formation of the fetus, and it also helps prevent things like sleep problems and colic, and a safer, healthier labor, like for the woman who's pregnant and nursing. So it's very safe for infants right through to seniors. Like everyone needs magnesium.
Can we eat to get magnesium?
Magnesium is naturally found in unrefined nuts, grains, and seeds and leafy greens, but it's impossible to get enough magnesium in your food simply because the soils are so depleted from minerals. So Dr. Carolyn Dean, who wrote the book, The Magnesium Miracle, which is where I have found so much of my information from the last 8 years, she says that 80% of the population in North America are magnesium deficient, and 80% of the population have an unhealthy balance of 10 calcium to 1 magnesium in our 70 trillion cells.
How do we know? What are the symptoms of the deficiencies?
Oh, there's so many. She cites over 100 different symptoms and cofactors of magnesium deficiency in the first chapter of her book. So everything from muscle pain, for example, the product really helped me, magnesium really helped me for insomnia, fibromyalgia, and low bone density. And it also plays a very, very important role in the overall functioning of the cardiovascular system. It helps with things like heart palpitations, lowering blood pressure and cholesterol. It even helps with balancing blood sugar levels. Magnesium is responsible for the production, function, and transport of insulin by the cell. Wow. So it really makes it, and a lot of these issues...
You talk about taking it in a certain way versus another. You don't like, is it the capsule form that you don't like?
No, well, the problem with tablets and caplets are they're only about 20% absorbed. So the unique thing about Natural Calm is when you dissolve the powder in hot boiling water, it actually becomes ionic. And when magnesium is a compound, so you're looking at 2 different components to the compound. When the product becomes ionic in the stomach, the cells or the blood system is able to pick up the magnesium ion and use it very quickly. For example, if someone has an anxiety attack, the ionic magnesium Natural Calm will actually dial down an anxiety attack in about 5 minutes.
So you drink like 1 cup a day in the morning, like you would a tea?
Well, magnesium is depleted every 12 hours, so you really need to take it morning and night.
If we just took it once a day?
It's great at night because it really gives you, it activates your melatonin, which is your sleep hormone.
Yes.
So it actually gives you a great sleep. And it's safe for infants and children that are having problems with sleep as well.
So once you start taking the magnesium on a regular basis, how long does it take before you benefit
most
from the
people,
effects?
we get emails and phone calls all the time from people that have overnight success with I slept better.
Hours.
Yeah,
oh
I slept better the very first night I took the product, and I got rid of 70% of my muscle pain in the first week. And we have all kinds of migraine sufferers who email and contact us who say once they started taking the product, they never have migraines.
So a scoop in boiling water, it doesn't interfere with any other medications or vitamins?
You should take it 2 hours apart from antibiotics or iron because they stop each other from being effective or being absorbed. And magnesium does, like calcium thickens blood, magnesium thins blood. And so magnesium acts as a healthy natural blood thinner, which is warfarin. Then a person should take smaller doses of magnesium, not a full teaspoon all at once. They're the only things, really.
You do recommend this for children? You say a lot of kids being, diagnosed now with ADHD. Does that help them?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Wow.
It really helps. It actually helps with things like everything from growing pains, sleep problems in children, ADHD. We have a Dr. Don Colbert in the United States who actually recommends the transdermal magnesium for children newly diagnosed with autism, simply because of the fact that it detoxifies heavy metals. So you rub it on the bottom of their feet. And the transdermal magnesium you apply to the skin. It's magnesium chloride. It's actually sourced from distilled seawater. So you're getting magnesium chloride plus 90 trace minerals, which are very, very important for keeping you alkaline. Yeah.
And
you
under
can
the
put,
feet.
Yeah, you put it, well, there's 30,000.
Does it make your feet smooth too?
It does, actually. There's 3,000 pores on the bottom of your feet, so when you put magnesium, and it's great for children who sometimes don't want to take something internally, so it's really, really effective that way. And it's wonderful for symptoms of magnesium deficiency, and also really great for sore achy muscles. So my hubby will rub my shoulders with the magnesium gel, and I can feel
Your husband rubs your shoulders?
Absolutely.
How nice is
Wow,
that?
that's great.
He's in Africa right now, so I'm really missing my shoulder rubs, but yeah.
So you said most of the population is definitely suffering from a deficiency, is that right?
80% of the population in North America, and that has to do with our standard American diet. Sure.
Okay, well, for more information, you can, of course, go to breakfasttelevision.ca. But for more information, you can go to naturalcalm.ca or organics for
calcium and the Heavenly Sleep liquid melatonin. It promotes a great night's sleep. We all need that. This prize pack is valued at $350. To win, email us contests@bttoronto.ca. Just tell us one benefit, and who knew there were so many, of magnesium. Thank you so much for enlightening us. Who knew?
Who knew?
Now we know, and we're taking that.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more BT right after this.